Hi, my name's Megan Neubauer. I'm an attorney at the Konstantakis Law Office in the Estate Planning and Probate Division. In this video, we're going to look at the following aspects of probate to give you a better understanding of the process and ways you could set up your estate to maybe be able to avoid probate altogether. So let's get started. What is probate? Probate is the court-ordered process that occurs when someone passes away and their assets need to be transferred to the rightful heirs. In the state of Wisconsin, you must go to probate if your assets are over $50,000 total. Here at the Konstantakis Law Office, we specialize in both estate planning and probate, so we can help you navigate whatever this process looks like for you. Let's take a look at what the probate process entails. The probate process can be very difficult to navigate on your own. Therefore, it's best to get an attorney to help you through. One of the first steps that you will complete, or your attorney will complete, is drafting the pleadings. This is an extensive array of documents that forces the probate court to know what your assets are. From there, the court will review those pleadings and certify that those are, in fact, the rightful heirs. After that point, the court will issue what's called dom letters. Domiciliary letters are the keys to allow you, as a personal representative, to manage assets. After that point, we will need to decide if it is appropriate to get an EIN for the estate. This is a tax identification number that can help you start a bank account for the estate. From there, we'll make sure that a notice to creditors is put out. That allows any creditors to come back into the estate and get paid for any debts they may be owed. After a period of 3 months, which is the period for creditors and any time for people to contest, we're brought back to when you need to do inventory. Inventory is a document that will list all the assets for the probate court. After inventory, it'll be your job to make sure that taxes are completed for the estate and everything is closed out with the IRS. Upon completion of taxes, we will file for final accounting. This is the document that certifies all the distributions that will be made to the rightful heirs, as well as any debts of the decedent are paid. After this, distribution happens, and we're able to distribute and close out the probate case. Let's look at how a will affects probate. In Wisconsin, your assets can be transferred in 2 ways. Through intestacy, which is where your heirs would be your blood relatives, or through your will, where you can pick who you want your assets to go to. A big misconception is that having a will is enough to avoid probate. This is not the case. A will is an important document. It allows you to specify who you want your things going to. It also is the only legal document that allows you to specify who takes care of your children if they're under the age of 18 and you're no longer around. But a will alone is not enough to avoid probate. So let's talk about how you can avoid the probate process. A trust. A trust can differ from a will in a lot of ways. For starters, a trust can help you avoid probate. A trust puts all of the assets that are in your name into the trust's name. While they're still your assets, they're protected from probate. They're also protected from any creditors. Additionally, a trust provides several safeguards. Think of, for example, the fact that your beneficiaries with a will just get the assets, versus with a trust, you can put in certain requirements, whether it be age restrictions, cult activity, anti-addiction clauses, no gambling. Those kind of things can protect your assets on a bigger front using a trust. Let's look at some other ways you can avoid the probate process. Some other tools that you can use to avoid probate include transfers on death. These can take many forms, whether it be from a transfer on death deed all the way to vehicle titles or payable on deaths at bank accounts. One of the most important things about a transfer on death is that it allows you to pick who you want to inherit that asset while avoiding probate. You can pick multiple people, you can pick a single person. It allows for lots of flexibility. Additionally, transfers on death ensure that upon your death, that asset goes to someone. It only is effective once you pass. I hope this video was educational for you and can help provide some guidance on how the probate process works and how to avoid it. Here at the Konstantakis Law Office, we specialize in probate and estate planning, so we would love to help you tailor your plan to your needs. Reach out to schedule today.